Hello guys, this is Jerry from Your House Fitness, and today I'm just going to be doing a little bench session, and typically I do a little bit of triceps as well as my shoulders. Today I'm going light because what I like to do is I do a heavy chest session, and then 2 or 3 days after that I do a light deload session, and today I'm doing the deload session. So 3 days ago I did 275 for 5 for my top set, and today I'm just gonna do 225 for 5 as my top set. What I like to do is I do 80% of the weight from the last session. So 225 is 80% of the 275 I did 3 days ago. So this is 185. This is the last warm-up set to my top set, which is 225 for 5. I'm probably going to do like anywhere from 2 to 4 reps. Because remember, you can tire yourself out. You have to space out your heavy sessions because your body really needs recovery. That's one thing I learned from benching. And I did 315 pounds like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 4 weeks ago. And honestly, resting is extremely important. Recovery, you need it. So I'm just do the session. Usually I don't wear wrist wraps until I'm approaching my max, but they're good for the wrists. I need them for today. It's a new environment. Let's go. Yeah. Sometimes I do a little pause at the bottom just to reset everything and then push from the bottom instead of just touch and go. Let's change this to 225. I've basically had this routine, this chest and triceps routine for half a year almost. This is 35. And it's been working pretty well. And for the light session, you can focus more on triceps. So for example, you can devote your heavy bench session to your compound lifts only and ignore the accessories, and then do them 2 or 3 days following the heavy session, and then do some reps, get some reps in, because I like doing hypertrophy stuff. I don't want to be strong but look scrawny. Yeah, so this is 245s on each side. I've been benching for 3 years probably, in total, 3 years. And it's honestly a really hard movement to master. I haven't mastered it myself yet. It's really hard. You really have to feel really every muscle on your body, honestly, because your leg placement, your hips, your back, your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, your chest, obviously. And I want to just explain a little bit how I like to approach it. So I would sit at the edge of the seat, and then careful, and then have the bar on my eye level, and then once I'm here, I like to really form an arch on my back while not moving the upper back and only moving my hips up to form a nice arch. I like to grab the outer ring here with my hands, and then really importantly, depress your scapula and then keep your shoulders away from your ears is what I've found to be extremely beneficial. And then when I go down, I typically go down to the bottom of my chest. And then when I go up, honestly, I feel like my back is like doing work as well while I'm pushing up. So it's not all chest and triceps. Your back needs to be really against the bench, your upper back. Your lower back should not be touching anything because you need an arch. I like to take ample time between sets to recover. And I don't have a spotter, but if you are benching, remember to have a spotter. Okay, especially when the weight is really heavy. This is not too heavy for me. I know I can handle this, but if you're not sure if you can handle it, ask your gym partner or grab anyone from the gym to spot you. It's really important, for two reasons. One, you can ask them to lift the bar off the rack, and then you don't have to do it yourself. Save more energy. And secondly, most importantly, you don't want the weight crushing you. I've had that experience once on a Smith machine. I was ego lifting, and ever since then, that was like a long time ago. Ever since then, I always have a spotter behind me, but this is pretty lightweight. So let's do 5 reps of this, and then show you how I like to do it. I'm just gonna do touch and go. I'm not pausing. All right. Whoa. The light is kind of bright, shining bright on my eyes. Wow. That was not bad for a top set. And honestly, for the light deload session, I wouldn't do too much benching because I want to save that for my heavy session, which involves a lot of sets building up to the top set. And then I like to do, after the top set, I like to lower the weight to maybe 225, maybe this weight, and do 10 reps, which is pretty much as many as I can do. Yeah, so this is pretty much my deload session. I'm probably going to do some triceps and shoulders after this. Well, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Jerry from Your House Fitness. Let's go.